How are we doing today, coaches? Today we're going to be going over a drill with two players, an attackman and a defenseman, starting at X, and the goal of the drill will be for the defenseman to stop the attackman from scoring, and obviously the goal for the attackman will be to score. So to begin, how this will work is the attackman will start at X. You as the coach will be right here giving signals. Once you give the signal about which direction you want the attackman to go, they will break into a dodge. It will then be the defenseman's responsibility to cut off their angle at goal line extended, close the gate, so to speak, where they swing their hips and push the attackman back towards X, therefore stopping the offensive play. Now, to make this drill a little fun and to track some points, 1 point for the attackman if they score and 1 point for the defense if they don't. At the end, whatever side wins doesn't have to run. Coaches, it's important to note that the defenseman can cut through the crease here. So during this drill, you want to encourage them to cut through the crease to cut off the angle of the attackman, and then have them return and try it again on the other side. Whatever side you chose, just have them do the alternative side so that the defenseman gets reps on both sides. Also, coaches, remember that the point of this drill is to perfect body positioning and dodging for the attackman. So the defenseman should only be working on body positioning, and it is most of the time not even necessary for the defenseman to have their sticks for this drill. The attackmen, however, need them to run the offense. But again, the pure focus of this drill is for body positioning on the defensive side and dodging on the attacking side. So a few points for the players. Attack. You always want to keep your head up. Although this is a 1v1 drill, you want to make sure that you're always looking for that pass, even when it may not be there for the drill's sake. Always get into that habit of looking for the next pass. Second, always dodge with a purpose. Never, dodge slow. You want to explode out of your dodges and really make that defenseman open up and try and stop you. Defense. Because the attackman is going to be exploding out of his dodge, you never want to cross your feet. That will immediately cause you to lose your angle and need to cut through the crease as your last resort. As you're cutting through the crease, when and if necessary, always keep your head up because collisions with the goal can be painful. So now we're out on the field for a physical demonstration of how the defenseman should be using his body to stop the attackman. So the defenseman is theoretically going to start right here in classic breakdown position. Once the attackman starts his dodge, if he goes this way, you're going to encourage the defenseman to open his hips up and cut off the angle. And then wherever that point may be, he's going to swing his hips and use his pull to push that attackman back. Once he does so, the attackman should loop around and dump the pass off. If not, it's another settled dodge situation. Defenseman, when we're cutting through the crease, it is important to make sure our head is on a swivel so that we can see the next pass as well as the goal here, because collisions with the goal will not only ruin your ability to stop the attackman, it's also going to hurt a little bit. All right, attackman. So when we're dodging the defenseman, we want to make sure that we start with a run-up, a stutter step, and we explode out of our dodge, whether we're switching hands into a split dodge, bull dodging, or roll dodging. We always want to keep our head up so we can see the next pass or potential opportunity to score. If the defenseman does get an angle on you, make sure to switch hands again and roll back to X, whether it be to dodge again or dump it off to one of your teammates.